Welcome to Numbani, guys. So this is on the PTR, and there's been a change inside the beautiful Adaway International Terminal. Now, you're probably thinking, my God, Sty, have they finally fixed the mess? Well, you can probably tell that, well, no, they haven't, because there's still cracks in the wall. So Orisa, well, not Orisa, but the OR40. Is that an OR40? No, it actually says OR15 on its chest. Yeah, okay. The OR15 got punched into the wall by Doomfist, and they still haven't fixed it. Pretty bad. I mean, Doomfist is like, what? He's almost been here for 2 years. Deary me. Somebody at least fix this mess. Anyway, the big news is this, ladies and gentlemen. Check that out. Viva Cuba Havana. This poster is not on the live servers. So, what could this mean? Well, let's just take a look at the other posters. So, you guys, you can see Kings Row, you can see Russia. That's all fine. This, I believe, is still the same. So, again, that's all fine. This, though, is absolutely new. Question is, what could this mean? Well, if you go back to the Baptiste teaser that was put onto the website, this was about the Cuvera strike team, and it actually says that the last entry is dated the 27th of August at 0430 hours from T Hotel Lambini. I've totally butchered that, I do apologise, in Port de Paxis. Now, Port de Paxis is not in Havana. It's actually in Haiti, and that was a bit of a clue to the nationality of Baptiste, who we now know is Haitian. He's from Haiti. Thing is, though, why change this in the PTR? Just to prove to you guys, I'll show you on live. Okay, all right, guys. So we're on the live servers now, so let's just go through again. Again, there's still damage, we know that. But look, Temple of Anubis. So they've changed the poster. Why do that? Why put Havana there? Havana isn't mentioned anywhere else as far as I can tell. So this could either mean we're going to get a Havana map. I think it's a little bit too early maybe for a Havana map tease. We've just had a new map in Paris. Maybe though, guys, this could be something to do with the new Archives event. I mean, it's all wild speculation now. We literally have nothing to go on, just a poster. So you never know. Could be nothing, or it could be we're going to, well, the Caribbean, and we're going to have a beautiful mission in Cuba with Baptiste. Maybe it could actually be like a Doomfist, Baptiste, Reaper, so, you know, just kind of like a complete Talon mission this time. I think that'd be really cool. Tom Powers, who is an Overwatch community manager, is also posted saying that Paris is now available in competitive play, so we're probably going to see that now. Well, we'll see it in competitive. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. We think the first point might be a little bit tank-friendly, but we'll have to wait and see. I think it's a pretty nice map. It looks nice, but we can't really tell balance-wise until we get it into competitive and see what happens. So yeah, it's in competitive play. That's cool. The other thing that Tom Powers actually posted about as well is over the next few days, the developers will be taking some time to address questions surrounding gameplay design and lore revolving around Baptiste. Now, I'm going to put a link in the video description. If you guys go there, you can submit questions to the developers. Now, it is on the Overwatch forums, but they do say that they will go through this, find the best questions, and then they'll ask the devs, and the devs will respond on the forums. So that's a bit of a cool thing. It's kind of like a dev Q&A. Okay, so what about the PTR patch right now? So PTR, it's obviously got massive amounts of changes on. There are two, well, I guess there are three that really stand out. The Doomfist changes, from what I've been told, I haven't actually had a chance to play Doomfist on the PTR, but from what I've been told, he is now basically reverted back to old Doomfist. So he can do his old Doomfist combo where he can come in with a seismic slam, that pulls you towards him. He can like fire at you with his primary fire, then he can fist away. So Doomfist, we think, is actually pretty strong now, which is going to be a bit scary, I think, in comp. However, the ones which I've been playing around a lot, and you guys can see in the footage in the background, it's Junkrat and Soldier. Now, Junkrat, Junkrat's damage for a direct hit now is up from 120 to 140. Now, this has a lot of implications, actually, because this means Junkrat does more damage to clumped up enemies. And if you guys watched the interview I did with Jeff did say that, well, they don't really want people grouping up. So this is a little change that does help with that. And yes, it does help with tank-heavy comps or sustain comps, goats comps, whatever you want to call them, where there's 3 tanks and 3 supports. If you play into this new Junkrat, well, he's going to do more damage. But not only that, through doing more damage, it means he gets his ultimate quicker. So more Riptires, which is obviously pretty good. Now on the PTR, we've got Baptiste, and Baptiste can counter Riptire really well. So if he drops down his immortality field as Riptire comes in, Well, Riptide doesn't kill you. I mean, it does damage to you still, but it won't kill you. It will destroy the drone, but it doesn't destroy the drone and then damage you, because the damage happens all at the same time. So Junkrat is in a really, really good position, I think. Whether this is a patch or a buff which is going to make Junkrat like the must-pick guy, I don't think so, but it just makes him more viable against those clumped-up tank comps. He's just going to be way better. So yeah, I look forward to playing him on like Temple of Anubis, for example, because I still think he's going to be pretty good there. So yeah, I think Junkrat pretty good. So the other guy, which you guys are probably thinking, well, it's got to be McCree style. Well, no, I haven't really had that much time to play McCree. However, I have looked at Soldier 76, and Soldier is it's actually really quite nice. So Soldier just feels a lot more, how can I say this? A lot more tighter to play. There's a better flow to him. So what they did to Soldier is they increased his damage from 19 to 20. Now you probably think, well, that's not a lot, but at the rate Soldier fires, that's actually pretty good. The sprint, now this is the big one. The delay before you can fire the weapon after using sprint has been reduced from 0.5 to 0.3 seconds. So this means that Soldier is actually faster. So when he's not faster when he sprints, but as he sprints, he still sprints at the same speed. But when you stop sprinting to fire, it's actually 0.2 seconds quicker for you to pull the weapon up to start firing. And it actually feels really nice. It's a nice quality of life change. Obviously, it's a buff because it means that you can pull your gun out quicker from sprinting, so you can fire at people that little bit faster. But obviously, the main buff is the fact that he does 1 extra damage per shot, which is good. Also, Tactical Visor can target Immortality Field and Riptire, which again is nice. Being able to target Riptire with Tac Visor is really good. We've all been there as Soldier players where you pop your Tac Visor and you're like, oh my god, there's a Riptire, but you can't do anything about it, and then you just die because you can't cancel Tac Visor once it's active, which is like, I guess that's the other way they could have fixed it. They could have gone down the route of like, well, we'll just cancel Tac Visor or let you cancel it. I don't know. Anyway, guys, that's all we've got for today's video. What I'm going to try to do with videos going forward, you guys can see there's a new intro on this video. I'm going to trial that for a while. I think I like it. But we're going to be more concise with these type of update videos because honestly, there's no need going on and on and on talking about bits and pieces and sometimes just talking around in circles. There's no need. If we can just get down to the information and then just go from there, I think we'll be in a better position. Anyway, all right, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, you can follow me on Twitter, which is @Stylosa. You can also follow me on Instagram, which is @Stylosa as well. And I will catch you guys on the next one. Toodaloo.